Hey, this is Carla from the Butcher Babies.
This is George Corcoran, the Fisher from Cannibal Corpse.
Hey, this is Rex from Kill Devil Hill. It's Wednesday 13.
This is Gas from Devil Driving.
This is Motorist from War. You're listening to Rabid Noise
on Rabid Radio.
Turn it up.
And we're back on Rabid Noise. That was Busy from Hacktivist's new album Outside the Box, which comes out this week. And joining me from the band now is Ben. Marvin, what's going on, man?
Yo, what's up? Yeah, I'm all good, man.
Excellent, dude. Well, thanks for joining us. Well, I've given the album a few spins now, and man, it's got a lot of depth lyrically and heavy. I'm loving it, man. And I'm sure people are going to lose their shit as well when it comes out. You guys must be pretty stoked. It's about to be unleashed. Yeah,
extremely stoked, man. It's been a long time in the making, but I'm hopefully everyone will be just as excited as you are then about the result. I think it's definitely worth the wait. We've put a lot of blood, sweat and tears into it, so I'm actually holding a copy in my hand at the moment. It's quite a good feeling.
Is that like the first time you've held a physical copy?
Yeah, well, no, we did some signings over the last few days, so like all the ones that have been ordered online, and we sent them out to indie stores as well. So yeah, I think we had to sign about 500 the other day, so I managed to grab one.
must be a pretty awesome feeling, man. You know, you put in the hard work, and then you finally get sent your copy, and you open it up, and it's like everything. All
it
that
makes
time.
it a bit more real. I've been doing music now for like for half my life now. So, but this is actually the first album I've been on. Every band I've been on has either split up or something's happened to prevent an album being released. So it's definitely a milestone in my musical career personally as well.
Awesome, man. What do you got plans to celebrate? You going to have a big party?
Yeah, definitely. Well, I think we actually go on tour on the day of release to Europe. So we've got about 3 or 4 weeks to party in.
Man, that's going to be awesome, man. Well, I do like the approach you guys took to releasing music. You know, by doing a few singles and EP before dropping the albums. It feels like the industry has changed a lot with the way, that it's released and people buying.
Yeah.
Was that the plan from the get-go, to pace it out a little bit?
I think there wasn't really a plan at all, to be honest. Everything we've done from the beginning has just been just sort of day-to-day. Nothing, even the band itself wasn't really planned. It was just like an experiment. So I think, maybe the way we've gone about it is very different. But like you said, a lot of bands are doing things differently now. I think it's just the way the music world has been shaped, probably just through like the internet and like obviously YouTube and stuff, social media. It does have an effect on music. It's a lot more now about this. Albums are obviously important, they always will be, but I think you can get there's not as much sort of structure these days as there used to be in terms of what you have to do. There's a lot more scope to just do things how you want. But nothing's been planned, to be honest. We've just gone along with whatever we're doing, just done it.
Whatever you're doing, it's working, man. I think it's definitely been a good plan, whether it's been planned or not. But it's definitely working.
Plan of God.
Guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, while you're recording and things like that, you probably played a few shows. Did you test out a few of the songs live?
Yeah, we've sort of recently been playing 1 or 2 of the new ones. We wanted to hold a few back so that when people get the album, they are completely fresh, even if they've been coming to our shows and everything. So we wanted to give a taste to the fans, because we didn't want to keep playing the same old songs all the time. But at the same time, we did want there to be complete surprise elements to the album as well. But yeah, we're going on tour. We start tomorrow. We're doing like a week in the UK. So the first sort of few shows of the tour we're going to be playing the brand new material before the release. So tomorrow night is going to be the first chance people actually get to hear the brand new stuff. But yeah, it's exciting time.
Are you playing the album in full?
Not in full, no. There's a few we're not playing, which I think we'll save till a bit later on in the year. But we're playing a couple of sort of unheard tracks on this one, and then there's a few on the album obviously that have been released already, but we've revamped them for the album. We've re-recorded everything, given it a bit of a fresh twist just to make them different to the original releases. But yeah, over time everything we played, but we thought we'd just throw in a few for this tour.
Awesome, man. Well, you mentioned before, you said it was a bit of an experiment getting the band together. Like, how did you come up with the idea to do the crossover with the rap and the tech metal stuff? Because there's nothing really quite like you guys out there at the moment.
It was just a case, basically Tim had started the Hacktivist project on his own. It was more like his sort of solo alias, I guess, just instrumentals. And Jay was recording at Tim's studio his solo stuff as well, like his grime and hip hop and that. And yeah, Tim just asked Jay to freestyle some bars over one of the Hacktivist songs he'd written, which turned out to be the song Hacktivist. And yeah, it just worked. And he sent it over to me, and I was like, fucking hell, I need to get into the studio and work on this as well. So I threw some screams down, and then we put it online, and that was kind of it, really. That was all the intention was, just to do that sort of song. But because it kind of went viral online, we thought, okay, maybe we should turn this into something. And that's when we sort of started writing more music and formed the band and started doing gigs and everything. But yeah, it's come a long way since that original idea. And yeah, we didn't really know how it was going to work, to be honest. We didn't even know whether people would like it. We didn't really care, but it's somehow happened.
It's definitely taken a life of its own, man. It's just exploded. I mean, and it just looks like there's no stopping you guys either. It's just getting bigger and bigger for you guys. Where do you feel that, you are in your personal and musical journey now within the band?
I think, we've come a long way, definitely. But because we're only just releasing the debut album, it still feels like the beginning to me. Even though we've done, we've toured a lot, we've played a lot of countries, been extremely busy over the last 3 or 4 years, which is like another reason the album's taken so long, is because we've been constantly touring. But even though we've done all that, it still feels like this is the main, first step of our career, both for me personally and also for the band. I think we've got a long way to go, but I think we've also achieved a lot. So yeah, it's good. It's definitely a big point in all our lives. We're all extremely happy about it, and hopefully everyone responds well to it and it keeps going. Oh
man, I'm sure they will. I mean, the buzz online has just been awesome. So, and I dig the album. Yeah, man, it's going to be an unreal year for you guys, I'm sure. But you've shared the stage with many of the world's most respected metal bands. Which are the bands that you've toured with that might have had the biggest impact on you?
I think for me it was probably Touring with Korn, because they were like one of the bands that got me into heavy music when I was probably like 11 or something. So, and I've always listened to them ever since, really. So to go on tour with a band like that, I mean, even to go to see them to one of their shows would have been cool. So to actually get to see them every night and hang out with them and stuff, and we learn a lot from them as well, because obviously they've been in the game for like over 20 years now. So yeah, it was good to sort of learn and watch a band that's been touring for so long. But yeah, above all, it was just sick to actually meet them and like watch them side stage each night and see the crowds and everything. But yeah, that for me personally, that was the most sort of unreal experience, was going around with them for a couple of weeks around Europe. Korn have always been like one of my favourite bands. And
cool guys, you got to hang out with them and stuff.
Yeah, they're really cool guys. I mean, obviously, because they've been doing it a while now, I think they're probably a lot more tame than they used to be back in the day. So I think we were the rowdy ones on this tour. But really welcoming guys. I mean, at least 1 or 2 of them was watching us every night on the side of the stage. And yeah, really cool guys, really welcoming, and hospital and everything. So yeah, it was wicked. And obviously the Shikari boys as well. We've been on tour with them about 4 or 5 times now. And that's amazing every time.
Well, on Outside the Box, you've got a few guests. Is there anyone that you'd want to get to jump on a track in the future? Maybe Jonathan Davis.
That'll be something, yeah. I don't know. There's so many people I think that we'd like to work with, and I think there's so many people that we can work with as well because of the diversity of the music. I think we could get so many different people from different genres, I think, to work with us in the future. And it's really fun doing collaborations as well, especially when it's your mates. I mean, everyone on all the guests we've got on our album are all close friends of ours, so it's not just sort of a case of you know, just getting them on the song, it's actually quite meaningful as well. I mean, they're all good friends, so it's been a really good experience writing with them as well and getting other people involved and bringing even more elements to our sound than we already exist.
That's awesome, man.
But yeah, Jonathan Davis, yeah, that would be cool.
yeah, well, let's put it out there. Give him a bell. Just call him up and say, hey, man, come down, have a few beers, let's rock and roll. Well, man, you guys were here for Soundwave in 2014, and man, that year was one of the best lineups. That was phenomenal. I had the best time. I'm sure you guys did too. Can we expect you guys back down here soon?
I hope so, yeah. I mean, I know there's a couple of things in progress at the moment to get us down there. So, yeah, nothing's confirmed, but I'm fairly confident we'll be hitting up Australia at least once this year. Probably more towards the end of the year, I think. But, yeah, 100%. And obviously now we're, you know, fully with Unified, so I'm sure we'll get a few good hookups over the next couple of years.
Awesome, man. Well, we definitely can't wait to see you guys again.
Yeah, I know. I mean, Soundwave, for me, that couple of weeks was, you know, the best time of my life. It was amazing. I remember, because I think we were playing at like 11:30 in the morning or something crazy, opening up one of the stages. But, yeah, every morning it was absolutely crazy. The crowds were insane, every single city. We couldn't believe it because obviously we didn't know how well we were known in Australia. We were kind of going out there, you know, just to get our name out there. But to see that many people pitting and everything in the morning was ridiculous. It was sick. And the beaches as well. I remember we stayed in Perth for like 3 or 4 days, and the hotel was on the beach, and that was like we were pretty. We just couldn't believe that this was our jobs.
Most people, that's like a holiday. Living the dream, brother.
Yeah, exactly. I know, it's not bad getting paid to go on the beach.
Awesome, man. Well, we're going to go to the track Elevate now. Thanks so much for hanging tonight, man. And I hope to see you guys down here soon for some beers. And
yeah, definitely. Me too. Cheers, man. Nice speaking to you.
Hey guys, just want to take a minute to give a shout out to our podcast supporters, RW Promotion, who are the best in the business when it comes to printing posters, flyers, banners, badges, business cards, you name it. They've got what it takes to help you get everything you need to help spread the word about your band or business. And with a blistering turnaround, they'll make sure you get your product ASAP. So get in touch with Richard and the team at www.rwpromotion.com.au or shoot them an email at info@rwpromotion.com.au. Also want to give a shout out to the guys at Blacklight Art and Design, who in my opinion are the Gold Coast best screen printers. So, we've gotten many band shirts and even our own Rabid Noise shirts done through these guys, and they've also got one of the fastest turnarounds I've ever seen. So all quality prints at competitive prices. So whether it's band merchandise, sporting teams, promotional garments or workwear, they've got you covered. So hit them up at www.blacklightad.com.au or email them at info@blacklightad.com.au. So big thanks to those guys for helping us to bring you this podcast each and every week and for, of course, supporting the metal scene. So now it's back to Rabid Noise.